Welcome to Math Foundations. Today, we're unlocking the secret superpower of numbers. Numbers aren't just for math class, they're everywhere. From the time you wake up to the score in your favorite game, they help you measure, count, plan, and understand the world. Imagine baking cookies or saving up for a new game. Numbers make it all possible. In this series, we'll explore the building blocks of math step by step and make it fun. Think of it as being a detective, uncovering the mysteries of numbers. Today, we'll meet the different types of numbers and see how they work together. Knowing these teams will make all your future math adventures easier. So, grab a notebook and get ready to turn math anxiety into math confidence. Numbers are your friends and your secret weapon for life. They're the code behind music, buildings, and apps, used by everyone, not just mathematicians. Let's dive in and meet the first, most famous family of numbers. Let's start with the natural numbers, the first numbers you ever learned, 1, 2, 3, and so on. These are the counting numbers, the foundation of all math. They go on forever, always positive, always whole. You use them to count friends' toys or spaces on a game board. No fractions or decimals here, just pure counting. Natural numbers help us organize and make sense of the world. They're the starting point of your mathematical toolkit. Now let's see what happens when we add a new hero to the group. The natural numbers are great, but what about when you have nothing? Enter 0, the hero that lets us represent none. When we add 0 to the natural numbers, we get whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. 0 is more than just nothing. It's a powerful placeholder and a number in its own right. It marks the start of a countdown, the beginning of a game, or an empty inbox. Without 0, our number system wouldn't work. Whole numbers let us count what's there and what's not. So if you have 0 homework left, you're using a whole number. But what if we need to talk about numbers less than 0? Natural and whole numbers are great, but what about when things go below 0? That's where integers come in. They include all the whole numbers and their negative opposites. Picture a number line. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Integers let us talk about temperatures below freezing, money you owe, or elevations below sea level. If you have -$10, you owe money. That's an integer. 0 sits in the middle, neither positive nor negative. Integers help us describe positions above and below a starting point. Whether you're in a parking garage below ground or checking a negative score, you're using integers. They expand our number world from just counting up to counting in both directions. So what about numbers that aren't whole, like half a pizza? For that, we need a new kind of number. Let's meet the family that fills in all the gaps. Get ready for fractions. Life isn't always whole. Sometimes you need half a pizza or $0.25. Enter rational numbers, any number that can be written as a fraction of two integers. Rational numbers include all the integers, plus fractions like 1/2, 3/4, and 10/3. They also include decimals that end or repeat, like 0.5 or 0.333. Money, recipes, and measurements all use rational numbers. They let us be precise, filling in every gap between whole numbers. For example, $10.75 is a rational number. Rational numbers are everywhere in daily life, splitting things, measuring, or buying gas. They're the workhorses of math, handling all the in-between values. But what if a number can't be written as a fraction? Some numbers are even stranger. Let's meet the rebels of the number world. Time for irrational numbers. Some numbers can't be written as fractions. These are irrational numbers. Their decimals go on forever without repeating. The most famous is pi, the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. Pi is about 3.14159, and the digits never repeat or end. Square roots of most numbers, like 2, are also irrational. These numbers are crucial in science, engineering, and design. They don't fit neatly into fractions, but they make math richer and more complete. Irrational numbers are the wild, mysterious side of math. They show us that math has endless, beautiful complexity. Now, let's see how all these numbers fit together. We've met natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. Put them all together and you get the real numbers, the complete set of numbers on the number line. Real numbers include every point from -infinity to +infinity. Integers are marked points, rational numbers fill the spaces, and irrational numbers have their own unique spots. Real numbers are the ultimate club. If you can measure it, it's a real number. They're the foundation for all math you'll use in school and life. Real numbers bring everything together in one unified system. They're the language of the physical world, and they're your toolkit for understanding reality. Let's recap. Think of these number types as tools in your math toolkit. Natural numbers for counting, whole numbers for including zero, integers for going below zero. Rational numbers for fractions and decimals, irrational numbers for the never-ending mysteries. Altogether, they make up the real numbers, the master set. Knowing how these sets fit together helps you solve problems and understand math rules. It's like having the right tool for every job. This knowledge is your foundation for building amazing things in math and beyond. The more you use your toolkit, the more confident you'll become. You're ready for anything math throws your way. The adventure doesn't stop here. Now you know the map of the number world, from counting on your fingers to the mysteries of pi. Understanding these number systems makes you a better problem solver in every part of life. You'll use real numbers in algebra, geometry, and beyond. And there are even more numbers out there, like imaginary and complex numbers, for future adventures. For now, celebrate what you've learned. You've organized the universe of numbers into a clear structure. Keep an eye out for these numbers in your daily life. Math is a hands-on adventure, and you're well on your way to becoming a fearless explorer. Great job today. See you next time.